Blue Wave Harmony missing from March ferry schedule. Roxborough Secondary School closed for fumigation. And Scarborough Abattoir closed for maintenance. Good evening, I am Kristen Salandi and you're locked into the Tobago Updates television news for Friday 20th of February 2026. Now to a top story. A glaring omission in the newly released March sailing schedule is sparking fresh anxiety among Tobago's business leaders. Despite recent promises of a smoother sea bridge, the MV Blue Wave Harmony is nowhere to be found on the port's upcoming roster, leaving distributors and wholesalers in a state of uncertainty. Here are the details.
The rippling effects of the sea bridge delays are reaching a breaking point for Tobago's essential suppliers. Curtis Williams, chairman of the Tobago division of the T&T Chamber, reports that distributors and grocery wholesalers are currently struggling with stifling turnaround times. To break the deadlock, Williams is demanding an urgent tripartite meeting between the Port Authority, NETCO and the Ministry of Works and Transport to iron out logistical hurdles and restore normalcy to the island supply chain.
Users are not happy, which is the distributors, suppliers in Tobago, the wholesalers. They're having some better challenges with the turnaround timings and etc. So we're asking for a sit-down meeting as soon as possible so that we can iron these little things out, and we could get things back to some level of normalcy. There are some groceries that indicated that, yes, they had stopped because they were able to move a couple of things, but those are groceries. We're talking about the distributors and them in Tobago. The guys and them with the huge warehouses that store the material. They are the ones having some better challenges.
As the port releases the March scaling schedules, the Blue Wave Harmony is notably absent. Williams emphasized that end users face challenges when cargo vessels are on schedule. He is urging the port to meet with distributors and wholesalers, highlighting their partnership to openly discuss operational issues and share the challenges experienced by those who rely on the service daily.
We saw the schedules for the fast ferry, and that's good. We appreciated that, and we always tell the port we appreciate the things they do. But when it comes to the cargo vessel, there's no such schedule. And I know that's because of there's some issue. So hence the reason why we asking the port, come and sit with us. We are the ones who use the service. We are your partner in this thing. Come sit with us as the end users and let's discuss what problems you have, and we will tell you what challenges we have.
Efforts from Tobago Updates to reach the Port Authority for clarification on the March schedule were unsuccessful at airtime, as calls to officials went unanswered. In the absence of a response, Curtis Williams and local distributors are maintaining their pressure on the port, insisting on a collaborative meeting to resolve the scheduling bottlenecks currently hampering Tobago's cargo services. This is Aaliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Classes were cancelled today at Roxborough Secondary School in East Tobago. Principal Arlon James issued a notice to parents confirming the closure for professional fumigation. The Division of Health was on site earlier today at the Seaside compound on Bloody Bay Road. Crews are treating the facilities to manage persistent fungal growth. Reports indicate a cracked wall on the premises is allowing water to leak inside. This moisture buildup has caused mold and fungus to spread across school surfaces. Seaside climates naturally have high humidity. However, structural leaks accelerate the risk to student health. Maintenance teams will spray the compound throughout the afternoon to sanitize the building. The school expects to resume its normal schedule after the weekend. Parents should monitor official channels for updates on Monday's reopening. Pig slaughtering services at the Scarborough Abattoir have been suspended and are expected to resume on Monday, 23rd of February 2026. The Division of Food Security suspended operations this week to perform routine maintenance on essential machinery. Here is more.
This pause comes as Tobago sees a surge in local agriculture. Recent data from the division shows livestock production hit record gains in 2025. This maintenance ensures the facility can handle that growing demand. Farmers are instructed to bring their animals for inspection starting Monday morning, February 23rd. However, the division says meat will not be ready for immediate pickup. Processing requires a 48-hour window to allow carcasses to drain and cool properly. This means farmers should expect to collect their meat by Wednesday. The temporary closure aims to prevent mechanical failures and uphold food safety standards. The division apologizes for any inconvenience and thanks the farming community for their patience. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, Tobago egg prices to double at government farms.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Coming up, fets, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV right here on this station.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. I want to look it right here. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. Party with you. When the rhythm pumping up, it's everybody jumping up. We sweating, we sweating. And when the sun is blazing, it's party like we crazy.
Hair goals, we've got 'em. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Thanks for staying with us. Tobago consumers will soon pay more than double for eggs from government farms as the first price hike in 20 years takes effect from March 2nd, 2026. Here is more.
Starting March 2nd, the Division of Food Security will increase the price of eggs from $7 to $15 per dozen. Officials say the adjustment is necessary to keep up with skyrocketing production costs. Feed and farm supplies have surged since the last price freeze in 2005. The division aims to align government rates with current market conditions while maintaining local food sustainability. Local farmers support the move, noting that feed shortages and shipping delays between Trinidad and Tobago continue to drive up expenses. Private retailers currently sell eggs for up to $28 a dozen, nearly twice the new government rate. While some caterers argue that the $15 price remains heavily subsidized, others worry about limited supply at government depots. For now, the Division of Food Security says the new pricing ensures the long-term survival of the sector. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
On October 23, 2025, the government of Japan, in partnership with the United Nations Development Programme UNDP, officially handed over specialized Sargassum management equipment to the Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TEMA. Today, as the eastern coastline is swamped with sargassum, Concerns are mounting over the apparent absence of this vital machinery. Here are the details.
In an exclusive interview, Alan Stewart, director of the Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TEMA, addressed growing public concern, explaining why the specialized Sargassum management equipment recently provided under the UNDP-Japan partnership has yet to be deployed along the island's eastern coastline.
At this stage, the vehicle or the equipment is still to be licensed, so it's still going through that process of getting licensed before it could go on to the nation roads, and there are some other fittings to it that needs to be had, and the necessary training that needs to take place. So it's still going through a process.
Stewart noted that although the specialized equipment has not yet been deployed, the current quantity of the sargassum along the beaches does not warrant its full-scale use. Nevertheless, TEMA is actively coordinating efforts to provide assistance wherever possible.
The quantity of sargassum that is on the beach at this time, it's not one that will require that type of intervention immediately. So we are working on that feverishly. We are rushing to see how fast we can get it operable in terms of the manpower to operate it and things.
While the specialized sargassum equipment remains on standby, TEMA reassures residents that monitoring and response efforts are ongoing, with teams prepared to act should the situation worsen along Tobago's eastern coastline. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar arrives in St. Kitts and Nevis this Monday. She will join regional leaders for the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government. Here is more.
This trip marks her first face-to-face engagement with the Caribbean community since starting her second term. The Prime Minister skipped last July's 49th summit in Montego Bay, Jamaica, sending a ministerial delegation headed by Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Sean Sobers instead. Her absence from the summit raised questions about the partnership. In December, she labeled the group's perceived alignment with Venezuela as support for a dictatorship, and relations remain under scrutiny following her public criticism. Despite these comments, the Prime Minister recently affirmed her commitment to regional unity. She met with CARICOM Chairman Dr. Terence True in Port of Spain on July 30th. Persad-Bissessar says her government attaches great importance to this long-standing relationship. Leaders in Bastille will tackle economic integration and the single market and economy. Security and climate resilience also top the 4-day agenda beginning February 24th. The Prime Minister's office has not yet released her specific policy priorities for these talks. Now, Persad-Bissessar prepares to deliver remarks at the opening ceremony on February 24th. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Tobago, it's Carnival. The vibe, the event space, formerly known as Shade, for the Court Tobago, said, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum.
Carnival.
Hey, it's you. Come in. Long time I see you. This station complete. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Steven to see about them. Yes, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about that. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla. I thought it's your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Welcome back. Soca icon Marshall Montano is squashing rumors that he has sung his final note. In a recent press conference, the King of Soca set the record straight, clarifying that while he stepped away from the stage, it wasn't to retire, but to return to school. Here are the details.
Marshall Montano is redefining what it means to step away from the spotlight, rejecting the label of retirement. Montano argued that the term often carries a heavy final connotation, even likening it to a form of debt. For the soca icon, however, the journey has no finish line. He maintained that his passion and purpose remain unchanged, declaring that he will never truly step away from the craft that defines him.
Let me talk about a few narratives I want to clear up. First of all, let me talk about retirement. Because everybody like to say, we just had a launch of the documentary. I said something, the first thing in the papers was Marshall say he retired.
Yeah.
I did not say that. Retirement means death. You retire, you're dead. Well, not for public servants or whatever, but for me, right? For me, there is no level of retirement. When you get everything in life and you have everything, I keep saying that the next best feeling is you have accomplished so much is what is needed.
Montano also took the opportunity to draw a clear line between his past and present projects. He reiterated that his signature event, Marshall Monday, officially ended in 2020. Since then, his appearances have been confined to Monday Madness, where he remains the marquee performer. Further squashing rumors of a career exit, he clarified that his time away was never about retirement, but rather a deliberate pause to study the historical roots and future trajectory of his music.
So let's address, I am not retiring. In 2020, I did not say I'm retiring. I said there will be no more Marshall Monday.
Yeah.
There has not been a Marshall Monday since there's a Monday Madness where Marshall is the main performer. So people say, they have this narrative, you say you retiring and you're going to get your job, but you're coming back when you do like Jay-Z. And I never said I was retiring anywhere. I said I was taking time off to go to school, to learn about the education, the history of my music, which I did.
He reaffirmed his unwavering commitment to his craft, stating that music remains his purpose and passion. He urged the public and media to seek clarity before spreading misinformation, emphasizing that growth, learning, and evolution are essential to longevity, and that his journey continues with renewed focus, energy, and dedication to excellence. This is Aaliyah Balgobin, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Trinidad Football Association TFA League continued in exciting fashion last evening at the Mount Grace Recreational Grounds, where fans were treated to a thrilling doubleheader that delivered goals, drama, and competitive intensity. In the opening encounter, Golden Lane FC produced a commanding performance to secure a 5-2 victory over Calder Hall FC. Golden Lane set the tempo early, pressing aggressively and capitalizing on defensive lapses to build a comfortable lead. Their fluid passing and sharp finishing proved too much for Calder Hall, who struggled to contain the attacking pressure. Despite conceding 5 goals, Calder Hall showed resilience, pulling back 2 goals through determined counter-attacks. But their late surge was not enough to overturn the deficit. The second match saw Goodwood FC lock horns with Bethel United in a tightly contested affair that ended in a 2-0 victory for Bethel United. The first half was evenly balanced, with both teams creating scoring opportunities but failing to convert. However, Bethel United found their breakthrough after the interval, displaying greater composure in front of goal. 2 well-taken finishes sealed the win and ensured maximum points. The evening's results had a noticeable impact on the league standings, as teams continued to battle fiercely for position. With several matches still to come, the TFA League remains wide open, promising more excitement in high-quality football in the weeks ahead. The weather report is up next. Stay with us.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. I want to look it right here. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. Party with you. When the rhythm pumping up, it's everybody jumping up. We sweating, we sweating. And when the sun is blazing, it's party like we crazy.
Tobago. It's Carnival. The vibe. The event space, formerly known as Shade, for them called Tobago, said, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is Carnival.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight will be mostly fair but hazy with a light breeze. Tomorrow will be generally sunny, slightly hazy and breezy despite the odd brisk shower. A mild concentration of Saharan dust is present in the atmosphere and sensitive persons are advised to take necessary precautions. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be 23 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow's maximum temperature is forecast to be 30 degrees Celsius at both Piarco and Crown Point, with heat indices near 33 degrees Celsius. Seas are moderate, with waves between 2 and 2.5 meters in open waters, and 1 to 1.5 meters occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. A hazardous seas alert yellow level remains in effect. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:24 and sunset at 6:15. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great weekend, but before we go, let's recap the headlines. Blue Wave Harmony missing from March ferry schedule. Roxborough Secondary School closed for fumigation, and Scarborough Abattoir closed for maintenance.